REKAP Rush Hour for Friday, February 20th. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealers. They are the official truck partners of the Chicago Bears, and our partners at Tasty Trade. Stocks, crypto, futures, options. Open your online trading account at tastytrade.com. Yesterday was just chaos. The Bears are moving to Indiana. It's a done deal. And they're going to move Halas Hall down there. And they're going to have places for the players and their families to live around the stadium. And I kept shaking my head going, there's no deal. And there is zero chance, less than zero, they're moving their administrative offices known as Halas Hall and their practice fields to Indiana. Not going to happen. And I got so much pushback from so many people. They're coming to Indiana. They're building the practice facility. And then the mayor of Hammond misspoke as well and said, oh yeah, that's the plan. They're going to have the practice facility, everything right here by the stadium. Not going to happen. As I said to you all yesterday, this is so far from a done deal. It's laughable. And today, the Tribune writes that the Chicago Bears, while questions remain about where they will build a new stadium, the team reaffirmed again today on Friday that its practice facility and corporate headquarters, Halas Hall, will remain in Lake Forest, Illinois. On top of that, Governor J.B. Pritsker spoke again today. 2 days ago, he said they had a 3-hour meeting with the Bears, and they felt like they were getting close to having a deal to get the stadium built in Arlington Heights. And then everything happened yesterday in Indiana. Well, here's Governor Pritsker today. Quote, these are complicated matters and sometimes things are unintended that happen. So I'm hopeful that everything will be able to get back on track, he said this morning. He also said he wants clarity from the team about their objective. Quote, honestly, I think the Bears need to make their intentions known. Those intentions could be, that they want to continue to talk to both states, but I think they need to be there to clarify that, end quote. That was one of the things that upset the governor yesterday when the Bears did not even acknowledge that they've had ongoing talks since December with the state of Illinois and are making progress to figuring out the tax burden that they would have, the infrastructure costs, and how those get paid for, and other things pertinent to building a new stadium on the former Arlington Racecourse property in Arlington Heights. So they are not moving Halas Hall to Hammond, Indiana. Sorry, everybody that thought they were. NBA news. Commissioner Adam Silver informed the league's 30 GMs yesterday that the NBA plans to make anti-tanking rule changes for next season. Multiple sources told ESPN, with knowledge of Thursday's meeting, that these are the concepts that have been discussed. They're working on it, but they want them in place before next season. First-round draft picks can be protected only for the top 4 or top 14 plus selections. Lottery odds will freeze at the trade deadline or a later date, no longer allowing a team to pick in the top 4 in consecutive years and or after consecutive bottom 3 finishes. Teams cannot pick in the top 4 the year after making the conference finals. Lottery odds allocated based on 2-year records, not 1. Lottery extended to include all play-in teams, and they want flat odds for all lottery teams. You don't get any more balls in the hopper, so to speak, whether you're the number 1 most losses or number 14. That is a very intelligent decision. That leads me to our Anken Law question of the day, 312-6 million for the best personal injury attorney in Illinois, the award-winning Anken Law, ankenlaw.com. Do you think that tanking is a problem in professional sports? It's an easy question. Best response, you're going to get a gift card to Lou Malnati's. Go to LouMalnati's.com for a location near you and try the limited time offering of a triple pep pizza. 3 different kinds of pepperoni available, deep dish or thin crust. Baseball, the Milwaukee Brewers have given a new contract to 2-time reigning National League Manager of the Year, Pat Murphy. It makes him one of the highest paid managers in Major League Baseball. Also, baseball's back, baby. First game today. Not a ton of starters playing, but Cubs and White Sox in Mesa in the spring training opener for both teams. Also, Craig Counsell said that Moises Ballesteros should be in Cubs camp Saturday or Sunday. He's making his way through Colombia after dealing with frustrating visa issues. Indiana football coach Curt Cignetti, you'll love this one, has agreed to another new contract worth an average of $13.2 million per year. The deal runs through 2033. Cignetti, one of three coaches, Lane Kiffin, Kirby Smart from Georgia, with a known contract of $13 million plus per season. That leads us to an insane stat of the day. 4 seasons, heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electric. Stat of the day. Cignetti will earn $54,999 every 3 in-game minutes in 2026. 3 minutes of game time, another $54,999. Lee Corso, the former Indiana head coach, his 1982 base salary at Indiana, $51,000. $51,000 for the season, for the year. This dude's making $54,999 every 3 minutes. Holy cow. Have things changed. Halas Hall's not moving. I still don't think the Bears are building a stadium in Indiana. We'll see. Maybe it happens. Maybe it doesn't. Halas Hall staying in Lake Forest. Can we stop with the nonsense, please? It's insane. Keep them in Illinois. Take that.